Hey guys, what's up? My name is Monia and you are watching Ride or Die with Monia. Before we get started and into the good, I want to make sure that you guys are subscribed to my channel, you like this video, and you comment. What do I want you to comment on? I want you to comment what is one of the things on your Christmas wish list or the holiday that you celebrate, the gift wish list. Because I'm just a nosy hoe, okay? I just want to know. So just let me know down below. And then like it, and then, yeah. So today we are going to be doing a get ready with yours truly, your one and only favorite. Oh my God, I feel like I look like I'm wearing a wig today. Like my hair just looks so phenomenal. Yeah. But yes, today we are doing a get ready with me. Just getting ready for a date. Ow. Ow. So yes, so we will just be kind of talking about stuff. I'll be showing you my look that I'm doing. I'm gonna do a look that I did this weekend, but my footage crashed, so I gotta redo this video. But there are a couple of questions out there that you cute little lovebirds asked me, so I will be answering that as well. But yes, I am going on a date. I've been dating here and there. If you want me to discuss my dating life, or if you want some like tips and tricks, which is what I do to like weed out the weirdos or the ones that are like just trying to hook up with you and like that's it, you let me know. By all means, if you want to just do a one-night stand, that is all up to you. You do you, boo. I'm not here to judge. I don't care. Do what you gotta do. But I'm not that person. So I set the expectations very clear in the beginning. Right? I just went in to set my eyes with the hourglass setting veil. So yeah, I'm going on a date in a bit here. So I was like, oh, let me squeeze in a quick little session with makeup because I have to do it anyways. Got back from work a bit ago, chatted up one of my friends, and then I was like, yeah, I gotta chop go because homeboy's gonna be sitting at the restaurant by himself. But yeah, I've been getting myself out there again, dating, just seeing what it's like. Nothing too crazy, it's just for fun. I am looking for something serious, so I do set my boundaries very clearly in the beginning and just seeing if anything sticks. Like right now is also a busy time with the holidays, so I don't have that much time to be putting into it and like going on all these like dates. But if anything piques my interest and I can tell that, you know, it's something that might potentially go somewhere and we've been having great convo, like I definitely am open to drinks or dinner, whatever is of his choosing. But yes, I've been on some fucking wild dates before, so those are always fun. So I can always do a story time on those. But then I've also gone on dates with gentlemen that are just so sweet. So yeah. And like as the more you date and you kind of explore your options, the more you realize like what are you looking for? What are things that you want? What are things that you don't want? Like, what do you tolerate? What do you not? And then like, you kind of shift what you're looking for as you progress. So it's like a learning experience. And I think that also helps. Because looking back on my life, the first partner that I had, I should have dated. I should have not settled because I wouldn't have been in the situation that I was in if I would have you know, gone against what I was raised to do, which is, you know, very Catholic. You kind of settle and find a partner and you don't really explore because exploring is frowned upon, and not exploring in like a sexual manner, but like exploring in the sense of like dating. And I think because you date someone, people automatically assume you're like sleeping with them, but that's not the case. Like, yes, it's probably more common than not, but it's also contingent upon like what someone prefers to do when they date, right? That is not my cup of tea. Don't do that. So I'm going in with Modern Renaissance. It's Anastasia Beverly Hills. I just put my base color on, which is Tempera. Next, I'm gonna go into Soft Glam with Dusty Rose, and I'm start building out my base color. It's gonna be like a cute little purple shimmer moment. But yeah, if you are interested in my dating tips and tricks, what do I do? What do I not do? Let me know in the comments below, and I would be more than happy to make a video on it. There are a couple questions that were asked this time around for this Get Ready With Me, so I will answer those in a second here. If there are any questions that you want me to answer for the next one, jot them down in the comments below, and I will answer them in the next video. Or if you're impatient, just let me know. Be like, I am not a patient hoe. Okay, girl, I got you. I'll just respond in the comment right then and there. No harm, no foul. But yeah, dating's interesting. It's fun. So let's get into the questions. I had a total of 4 questions from 2 people. Love that. Thank you for those of you that asked the questions. I hope I answered them to the best of my ability. So one of them is the question of, why do I not like being hugged, or why do I not like hugging people? And like the short answer is because of the abuse I endured. That has allowed me to have a very odd interaction with people, specifically men, since the abuse has been from the male. And so with that, when I first started dating, it's actually interesting. I would have like a guy trying to like hug me, or like even something as innocent, like trying to tuck like the hair behind my ear. And I would like, this isn't funny, I would like ninja swipe, like whoom, like dodge them, right? And they're like, what the fuck? Do you not want me to touch you? And I'd sit there and be like, what do you mean? Like completely clueless. I had no realization that my physical instinct to a male reaching towards me would be to flinch. Like, if that doesn't validate what I went through, then I don't know what could, because that is something you can't make up. And it's even not even like touching my hair. It would be like, at one point, like I was in a car with a guy and he like reached to the back of his seat to grab something. Like, I think it was his wallet, because we were grabbing coffee. And I literally like fucking slammed my body up against the window. And then I tried to like play it cool by like being like, oh, I think that was a dog running across the street. But in my mind, I'm like, oh my God, I'm so fucked up in the head. Like, this is fucking sad. So that kind of ties into like, why do I not like being touched? I don't like being touched because I've just had such a negative interaction, not with everyone, but with, you know, I've had very strong several interactions with people that has led me now to perceive touching as a very tense situation. Like, I don't like being hugged. I will tense up. Like, my body gets like tight. And it's really fucking sad, but I do have to like warm up to the person a lot more than one would typically do to feel comfortable with them touching me or hugging me or embracing me. It's not something I like. And as cool, calm, collective as I think I'm being when they're hugging me, dude, they read right through me. They're like, bitch, good fucking luck. Like, I just accepted you for who you are. And I'm like, that's really sweet, because not many people do that. They just try to like make some bullshit up. And I'm like, okay, well then, goodbye. But yeah, so why do I not like hugging people? It's not that I don't like hugging people. I just don't like being touched. I've had such a negative interaction with it, and because of the abuse, it just really is, it fucked me up in the head. And I can't just go up to someone, hug them without building that trust of feeling like safe and protected by them. Like, there's only a few people now that I feel comfortable hugging, and everyone else I'm just kind of like side hug, or like a little like fist bump. All right, cool, let's go. And they're probably thinking I'm like being a dick, but like really I'm just like, no, I'm just fucked up. Just hear me out, buddy. Hear me out. Okay, so what's really bothering me right now is the fact that my brows are looking so rank-a-dink. So I'm gonna go and fill my brows real quick with the Superfine Brow Detailer in the color dark brown. Okay, so I did my brows. Now I'm gonna go in with this One Size Brow Kiki by Patrick Starr in the shade Taupe to set these suckers in. So yeah, me and one of my good friends are both single right now, and I don't think we've ever been single at the same time, and I'm like, bitch, come to motherfucking Dallas. Let's go fucking honky tonking, and we will be living our best life together. And she's like, dude, us together, we're on some fucking dumb shit, but I love it. It's like such a good time, and it's innocent. Like, it's like we'll go dancing with a guy and it's like PG, right? Like the hands behind the back, the other one's like holding your hand, you're like, right? And it's like afterwards you're like, bye, thank you, and then you like run away. Or they'll get you a drink, you're like, oh, you're so sweet, bye, thank you, and then you like run away. Okay, now I'm going in with Modern Renaissance Buon Fresco, which is like a darker version of this purple, and I'm just gonna like darken the outer corner, outer crease area. So I hope that answers your question, Steph. Next, we're gonna go in with Pat McGrath's Mothership 5, and we are gonna dive into this color here. It's so pretty. I'm gonna get a flat brush and I'm gonna spray it with some setting spray. Then I'm gonna dip into the glitter and then tap it on the lid. Wet. Okay. This is a look, guys. Just saying. It's a bitch to wash off, but it's cute. Tap off excess, and then I'm gently just tapping it on the lid. Look at that. Okay, now I'm gonna go in and blend the glitter, which is one of the colors I was using earlier. Just kind of go on the outer crease. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with a primer. My go-to primer is this Artesian Couture One Pump for the whole face. I typically like to layer this around the under eye area, since that's really where it's gonna get the most action today, but I will go around the edges. And I'm gonna use this Dior Forever Skin Correct Concealer. This is my main squeeze. Obsessed, guys. Best concealer I've tried thus far. I have a couple more questions I'm gonna answer. So another question I have, wait, let me do my contouring. While I'm doing concealer, letting that kind of dry down a bit, I'm gonna go in with my Makeup by Mario bronzer in the shade Light. And I'm just gonna go in where I would get contoured and just bronze up my face. So another question I have is, what's a quote / saying that's changed your life? Ooh. I really do think, and I always say this, everything happens for a reason. So when I was going through the most difficult time of my life, it all happened for a reason. It all taught me something, and I'm so glad that I was capable of grasping like what happened to me and being able to take that and learn from it and grow and realize like I no longer want to experience anything like this ever again in my life. Like, I want to find a man that will treat me like a queen, that is respectful of my boundaries, that doesn't make me feel like shit, that doesn't talk to me and say all these fucking lies about who I am as a person, but sees me for who I truly am. And if God forbid something, it doesn't work out, that they are able to still have the fucking respect and decency for me to be honest in regards to what happened and not spread fucking lies to feed their own ego. And so with that being said, I really do believe everything happens for a reason, right? I have not found the man that would do all that for me. And I've been in situations where they have blatantly lied about who I am as a person, what my intent was, and that's fine. Like, that's all cute, fun, and games. But karma's a bitch, it will always come back to you, and it will always find a way to eventually show that person's true colors. Because I know who I am as a person. I don't lie. I do not lie. I tell the truth, even if it really makes me or whoever I'm talking to uncomfortable. I would rather be honest and tell them the truth than to spread fucking lies and lead them into this delusional headspace where none of us at the end of the day know what the fuck is true or is not true. And so I think knowing that like everything's meant to be and happened for a reason, like I'm not perfect, I have my faults, but at the end of the day, I do take accountability for myself, and I am aware of what had happened. And like I said, it happens for a reason. It teaches me and I grow. And for that, I am beyond thankful and blessed for that to happen, because not everyone goes through experiences and grows and learns from it. They repeat it into their next relationship, whether that is in a work environment or in their personal relationship with a partner, a friendship, or with a family member. But I speak my truth, and I'm more than happy to share it. And of course, because I've had such bad instances with people in the past, I don't share it with everyone. I'm definitely one of the most reserved people you will probably meet. But once I feel comfortable and safe with you, I'm more than happy to be like an open book. So yeah, I would say that what's a quote saying that changed your life is everything happens for a reason. Good, bad, the ugly, the most beautiful things, they all happen for a reason. It's all a takeaway for life, for God, for whatever you believe in, to give you something where you can take that piece, good or bad, and learn from it and just notate it mentally, being like, hey, like, this is what it is, and it's always gonna be okay too. Another question is, what would be your last meal before you get the chair? That's fucked up. It's dark, but I appreciate the darkness. What is the last meal? Bitch, I am a hoe for uni. So if someone could get me like fresh uni from Santa Barbara, you could do whatever you want to me. All yours, baby. So yeah, my last meal is I would want fresh fucking sushi, fresh uni, and just fucking inhale that shit. And I would also request a side of eel sauce, because eel sauce is my shit. And then a fucking tub of ginger, because I'm eventually gonna get a tummy ache from all the sushi that I'm eating. So I just wanna make sure I'm feeling as comfortable as possible at the end of the day. That's like a really sick question to ask, but it's like dark, I like it. Other question, I think it's like the last question actually. What is the best food meal you've had ever eaten, like that you'll never forget? So the best, not food or meal, I'm sorry, I'm clearly an alcoholic, just kidding. I love a fucking bomb ass cocktail, and if you can make it, spice it up and make it sexy for me, huh, all yours. So food, meal, I'm gonna have to get back to you in a second, but the best motherfucking drink I've ever had in my life is at a speakeasy in Austin. It's called Here Nor There. The shit they created, I think when I went with my cousin, and then I went again with a couple of friends of mine when we went to ACL, the things they put together, I was like dumbfounded. I'm like, there's no fucking way. It was amazing. It was a beautiful, beautiful experience. And she got this drink, my cousin got this drink the first time we went there, and then when I went there, I was like, bitch, I want that drink. It was some kind of cocktail, but then it was like a bubble, and in the bubble, it was cigarette smoke. And so what you did, the essence of the drink was you poked your nose with the bubble. Clearly I got a schnauzer here. And then you like sniffed the cigarette, and then you sipped your drink. And it was just like the most incredible, sexiest experience I've ever had in my life. Okay, now I'm going in with my hourglass to set under my eyes. As for my favorite, like best hands down meal, I think my best hands down meal that I continuously have to this day is at this place called Nori Hand Roll Bar. It's a sushi restaurant, which is right down the street from where I live. And it is basically supposed to like, it's like a Japanese, I don't want to say theme, but it's like, it's what you would experience going to Japan to have sushi. Like you walk in and they greet you, all the chefs greet you and say the greeting in Japanese. And then you sit down and you have like an assigned chef to you, and they just like, you basically order what you want and they make it for you right then and there. Like it's a beautiful, sexy, intimate experience, and I'm obsessed with it. Every time I go, whether I get the cheapest thing on the menu or most expensive thing, I literally like have the best time of my life. Like it's fucking amazing. Like I get cracked out on their sushi. Outside of that, all I could really think about for like best meal experience is I would probably say like being at home for the holidays and just like enjoying my mom's cooking. She's an amazing chef. Like her food is just so good. It's fucking fattening, bitch. Like you will gain a fucking solid 10 pounds in a matter of like 3 days because she just smothers everything in butter. But it is the best food you will ever have in your life. Like it is fucking amazing. And she knows it. And I'm so thankful that I got the ability to like cook like my mom does, because it's crack, guys. Like no joke, it's addicting. Like you are stuffed and you will still just eat and eat and eat because it's just like amazing. It's delicious. This is Liz highlighter, and it's in the color Brave Champagne. I just did a review on it, so go check it out. So yeah, I would say that's, and I think it's like really just like being with my mom when she cooks. My mom is not fun to be with when she cooks, okay? It's not that experience I enjoy. It's the experience of like teaching, when she teaches me or when she's like explaining how she cooks things. That's what I enjoy. Because when she cooks and it's like a holiday, you fucking hide. Like me and my sister would hide. My dad would hide. We would all hide because she's a monster. She'll be like, Jetta jesteś! And then you're all just like peeping around the door. You're like, yeah? She's like, ukroj mi something in Polish. And you're just like, okay. And you're like chopping. You're like, oh my God, she's gonna fucking murder me. Yeah, she's a monster when she's stressed and cooking. It is not enjoyable whatsoever. So thankfully I inherited her beautiful magical touch when it comes to cooking, and it's also like a healthier version too. I'm just gonna go in with the pencil brush to get a little bit more detail when it comes to that highlighter, bitch. Oh, I look so cute for like a little like, hi, my name is Monia. We'll see how it goes, guys. We'll see how it goes. Morphe setting spray. It's the jumbo one. This shit is, it's amazing. I love it. I love the Urban Decay one, but this one's cheaper, and I'm trying to be a cheap hoe from now on. I'm gonna go in with this. Oh, you need to be sharpened. Bitch, you look rank-a-dank. Hold on. All right, I sharpened this sucker up. So I'm gonna use this Too Faced Killer Liner in Killer Cashmere on the lower lashes to just whiten up my eyes and brighten them and make them look a little bit bigger. Yeah, if you guys have any other questions or want me to talk about anything more in detail, I would love to share those experiences with you. If you guys would like to be a listening ear, I'm all yours. I put some gloss on to just hydrate my lips before I apply this, my fucking favorite lip pencil ever. Okay, so it is the Lady Bold Too Faced Lip Liner in Badass. I already mentioned this in another video, but I am a sucker for names of products. And then I'm gonna go in with some lip gloss. This is my favorite shade. It's the Sugar Sugar Enamored by Marc Jacobs. They don't make it anymore, so it's gonna be fucking depressing when I'm all out. Like, look how cute that is. Like, ooh, why do I look so cute? I'm such a sweetheart. And then I'm going in with my favorite mascara. It is Nabla Vicious Mascara. Bitch, get you some. You're about to get a mind of your own right now. Yeah, I'm zooming in, bitches. Ah! Yeah, like I'm coming to life when I have mascara on. Oh, so something I think is really funny is when I do go on these dates, I don't realize how men are actually like genuinely intimidated by me. And it's because I don't lead with like my sexuality. I'm like in there, I have my set of questions. Like I'm like, I am fucking analyzing your ass. Like I'll give you all the tips and tricks in the next video if you really want it. But I'm like very direct. I'm not like, oh, like, you know, like kiss me. Like, I'm just like, what's good? Unimpressed. And it's not to genuinely intimidate them. I'm just like really just like stoic, and I'm just like reading them, and I'm like, what are their intentions? Like actions speak louder than words. Like you can tell me everything you want, sing me the beautiful songs and dances that you think will like just like sweep me off my feet, but at the end of the day I'm just like, tell me. Okay, cool. So yeah, I've been told I have BDE, which I already knew. And it's not even just like in dating. Like I've had like grown-ass men that I've interacted with one way or another, whether it's like work or if I'm buying something, they'll just be like, can you calm down? Like this is like, I feel overwhelmed right now, or like you're making me nervous. And I'm like, am I? This 5'2", like 120 pound chick is like making you nervous? You're like twice my size and width. Like, sir, let's not. Like, come on. But I kind of like it. Like, not in a bad way. Like, I'm not sadistic or like about it, but I'm just like, that's right, girls rule, boys rule. But yeah, I just thought of that. I was like, oh, that's so fresh. But yeah, so that's everything. So this is my get ready video with me. But yeah, if you have any questions or want me to splurge or spill the tea, let me know and I'd be more than happy to. I think dating is so fucking fun and entertaining. Like, I don't see anything wrong with it. Like, it's just life, you know? Like, you have to see it the way you want to see it, because if you make the most out of it, then you're gonna get the most out of it, if that makes sense. Like the experience, the learning lessons, the feedback, like all that shit, like it will just soak into you, and you will finally find the person that you deserve to be with, and who will treat you like the motherfucking queen and princess or prince or king that you are, whoever's watching this, or whatever you want to be titled. Like, they will treat you that way. So that being said, that's everything I had for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and until the next one, bye guys. Always watching, never reaching, but this Christmas I'm gonna risk it all. This Christmas I'm gonna risk it all. Whoa, magical. Oh, I would look cute with short hair. Bitch, should I take my weave out? Aww. It's like innocent. It's like, but then this is like vixen. Like, I feel like a cougar or like a dominatrix being like, yeah, that's a vibe. I look like Stella. Stella's my mom. Stasiu, gdzie ty jesteś? Hello. That's what I always say to her. Okay, I am done. Goodbye. This Christmas, I'm gonna risk it all. This Christmas.